They will be aired, they will be passed, they will be approved. Only those people like WMS signatories or WMS store officers, your issuing authority, your permit receiver, or whoever they will be able to work. The second point comes, the details of the personnel successfully completing the formal program shall be entered in the authorization and training database. So whoever has undergone the training, which is the approved training, which I am telling you in Urdu and Hindi, those who have completed this training will be able to do it. After completing steps and clearing the interview, they will get IDs. Their training database will show training completed in February 2023. How long is this training valid, when to retrain, and what are their login ID and registration number. The training certificate required by WMS standards is valid for 3 years and needs a refresher course afterwards. The certificate is valid for 3 years after the approved training record, and after 3 years, a refresher course is needed. The training certificate required by WMS standards is valid for 3 years and needs a refresher course afterwards. The certificate issued after the approved training record is valid for 3 years, and after 3 years, a refresher course is required, and shall require a refresher course post-expiration. The certificate will be valid for 3 years after approving the training record as per WMS, and after the 3-year period is over, you will have to do a refresher course. How can we improve the standards in our framework that we have identified? Identifying gaps and aligning improvement opportunities is crucial for achieving outcomes. These opportunities enhance our framework and standards. Meeting WMS standards requires periodic reviews, set fixed review times post-period, assess unlearned lessons, improvements, and glitches. Certificates should be live if permits are live but certificates aren't. Why? If we achieve all those things, then we will be able to take our required result from our WMS framework standard. What will be required for this? The first point is the potential source of improvement opportunities include which are the potential sources for improvement. Periodic review of WMS standards. Periodic review of WMS standards after a fixed time whenever the period is complete. So, we need to review what we haven't learned, what lessons we had, what areas for improvement we identified, where we encountered glitches, and what we need to improve. If our certificates are supposed to be live, but the permit is going live, what could be the reason? If our permits are live, but the certificates are not. The next question is about the incorporation of the results of the review. Analysis on the HSE performance lessons learned during the W implementation. This means what conclusions we have drawn from our review, what outputs we have obtained from it, and then analyzing the HSE performance to see how much health, safety, and environment have improved as a result. After that, based on the lessons learned during the WMS implementation, during the implementation of WMS, we learned lessons based on those